I went up to James, and he was highlighted to me, which God kind of led me to go to you. And then what happened whenever I went up and talked to you, started talking to you? What did I tell you?
He told me that God gave him the first initial of someone that he was supposed to find today, and Bugs, and who was it, Robbie?
Robbie.
Robbie also got a word from God of the right shoulder blade is also going to be with the. I'm sorry, I'm shy on the camera.
That's okay.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
That the person that had the first initial with J is going to have a right shoulder blade problem, and I just had my shoulder blade messed up about 3 or 4 days ago, and well, my name's James, and so he blessed me. Sorry,
There's bugs over here.
Little teeny bugs flying around the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
So Dave, I don't even know how to put it, but
What happened to your shoulder whenever I told the pain to leave? What happened to it?
the pain left and my shoulder is in perfect condition back as it was before I messed it up.
Wow.
It doesn't hurt at all, no more.
That's cool.
And I'm very grateful for it. And the Lord works in mysterious ways, but He does work, and He loves and He helps.
Right.
Okay. And then whenever the Lord touched your shoulder, and all the pain left, and then I had you hold your hands out, and then I put my hands over top of you, and you invited the Holy Spirit to come and reveal Jesus to you. And then what happened in your arms and your body? What did you feel?
First it started with my hands. They started to get slightly kind of hot, but I wasn't sure because, well, it couldn't have been the sun. We're right behind the tent. And then it slowly started working its way up my forearms to my biceps. And then after that, it just kind of went through my whole body as my whole body just, it went from feeling the 165 pounds that I am to basically weightlessness. And
Wow.
for a while, I felt like I wasn't even touching the ground. Like I kind of felt like I was just hovering above the ground. And if it wasn't for Dave, I'd have probably fell back.
Yeah, he was getting a little bit. The power of God was all over James, and He was just loving on him. And when the power comes, many times our bodies just kind of go, and that's what's happening. So I could tell the Holy Spirit, because I could feel the presence of God as well, as He was going through me into you. And when God touches us, good things happen. And then James, he invited Jesus to come into his heart tonight. And and he said, and he came in there, and now he's changed. I mean, God is already working on him. And then it was one other kind of thing. I had this. I told him it was going to be it was like a dry sponge that was dry, and then all the water was just coming into him, and he was going to get like wet, like a sopping wet sponge. And 20 minutes later, someone else walked up to you, and what did they tell you?
Bob came up to me and told me the exact same thing.
And that's the word. That's a prophetic word. That's the way the Holy Spirit works. And so James was you were saying that you didn't even want to come here. You were kind of mad. You didn't really want to even come here.
Yeah, at first I don't know, because I've done a lot of bad things in my life and a lot of things that I'm really not proud of at all. And I thought, honestly, if I stepped foot on here, that I don't know, that I'd kind of ignite in flames for all the bad things that I've done.
Yeah.
And I've dreaded the whole time coming up here. I didn't want to come at all. Not even really what I wanted to do. I just wanted to go to the river. But coming here was honestly one of the best things I could have done.
That's absolutely right.
It's
Instead of you
changed.
going up in flames, angels are celebrating. They're having a party over it.
Instead of me going up in flames, I almost floated away.
Right.
All right.
But
That's cool.
It was one of the most greatest feelings that I've had, and
Awesome.
the feeling of me bringing the Lord into my temple. It's something that no man-made drug or nothing man-made can make you feel like it was something supernatural. Just
Yep.
it was the Lord.
Yep.